Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you about a big event that's taking place in just over a month's time over in Switzerland. They're having a vote on what to do with the nation's gold. Now, this is going to have some big ramifications in the global economy if the vote goes through. Now, just to give you a bit of background, over in Switzerland, they have what's called a direct democracy vote, where when there's a big decision to be made on the country, rather than have, well, let's say, Obama sign an executive order or politicians battle it out. Basically, the people get to have a say. So the people vote for it. They get to go in and vote on a particular issue. Rather, we're in the West where we vote for one particular politician. They get to vote on particular issues. So this is coming up November 30th, like I said, and it's based upon three major principles or points that they're trying to push across. Now, if it's passed, these are the three amendments that will be made to the Swiss constitution. So we've got the Swiss National Bank will repatriate and store all Swiss gold reserves in Switzerland. So that means all the gold held overseas is going to have to come back and be kept in Switzerland. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware of what happened when Germany tried to get some of its gold back from the New York Federal Reserve. Basically, they didn't get the amount they wanted. They were told it's going to take over 7 years. So there's a lot of questions out there of whether the gold that we're told is actually in the market actually exists. I mean, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that this gold, that's this paper gold that's floating around, there's nothing to actually back it up. So this would have a huge consequences. Now, step two is the Swiss National Bank to purchase gold until it makes up 20% of their reserves, currently 7.8%, and they must maintain this level of gold reserves. And to tie it in with the third one is they can no longer sell gold reserves. So basically, not only are they going to have to stop selling gold, which they have been doing, I'll show you in a second a chart, they're going to have to actually purchase gold to get their reserves up. So not only is supply going off the market, but we've also got to have demand from Switzerland, go straight up. So let's have a look at this chart. Now, as we can see over time, Switzerland's accumulated large quantities of gold. And just before 2000, they experienced a major sell-off. So from 2,600 tons of gold, they've dropped down to just over 1,000 at present. This is 2013, but we're still at the same figure, give or take. So basically, for Switzerland to get back to meet one of those requirements that will be made in the constitution, they're going to have to basically buy, what are we looking at, over 1,000 tons of gold. I mean, that's huge. Not only that, but they're going to not be able to do this big sell-off anymore. They're going to have to stop selling gold and buy back all this and repatriate everything that's overseas. So, I mean, this is going to be huge. Now, to give you a bit of an idea of what's actually going on in their parliament over there, I'll show you this video, which is, I hope I'm saying this right, Lucas Raymond. He's a Swiss member of parliament, and this is what he had to say.
Dass wir den Betrug vom Fiat Money, also vom ungedeckten Papiergeld, endlich brechen und beenden können. Ja, der große Betrug unserer Zeit, der geschieht mit dem Geld. Zentralbanken, Geschäftsbanken und Regierungen spielen mit dem Eigentum der Bürger. Während sich die drei Parteien des neu gedruckten Geldes als Erstverwender ohne Abwehrwertung bedienen können, bekommt die Mehrheit der Bürger als Geprellte mit dem neu gedruckten Geld eine Abwertung zu spüren.
So, I mean, you can see a bit of Ron Paul in that one. Obviously, the Swiss are aware of what's going on and they understand how the monetary system works. And, I mean, you have a look at the public reaction at the moment, the public vote. Let me get that into the screen for you. Now, at the moment, the yes is up by a fair percent there. So, by the looks of it, this is going to get across the line. Now, I mean, I'm sure like what we saw over in, where was it, the Scottish independence referendum, the vote they had. I mean, we're going in with similar percentages and obviously that swung the other way. So, I mean, are international forces going to come in and try and manipulate this vote? Is the vote going to be rigged? I don't know. But, I mean, I don't think they're just going to let this pass, because if this initiative gets through and Switzerland has to repatriate its gold and follow those three steps that we went through before, this is going to have huge impact on global markets. I mean, I think we're going to see other countries rush to have their gold returned, if not purchase more gold, like we're seeing Russia and China get hand over fist as much gold as they can. Now, rather than just we can see what's happening in the world. There's no point just sitting back and allowing these things to happen without taking some sort of action. So, I mean, a lot of people obviously realizing with the manipulation of the gold and silver price getting pushed down, it's a great opportunity to purchase. Now, up to you if you want to get into gold and silver. We are sponsored, however, by a highly reputable company known as Birch Gold. Now, as you can see, they've got one of the highest recommendations in the industry. They've been helping us for the last couple of months, supporting us. So if you are looking to purchase some gold and silver, whether through your own account or through your IRA or 401k, as you can see, these guys can help you out, and they are one of the industry leaders. So I highly recommend them. If you want to get a bit of information, what they can give you, you can fill out the free investment kit here. It's no obligation. You can see what they're about, what they can offer. There's also some great interviews with Ron Paul, Steve Forbes, Peter Schiff, and Jim Rogers. I highly recommend you check them out. At the end of the day, guys, we can see the global economy is going to change in a big way. I mean, it's no illusion that there's going to be some big changes coming up, whether it's in the next few months or in the next couple of years. I mean, we can see that things are going to change in a big way, and we can see that the major players are making a move into physical assets like gold and silver. So, I mean, at the end of the day, do your own research, but definitely looks like the place to be. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave your comments below. What do you think? Is this Swiss gold initiative, do you think it's going to get passed? And if it does, what implications is this going to have on the markets?